see,
YouTube
most
stopped
importantly,
my live
keeps that
stream.
defense busy.
Unbelievable. That's YouTube for you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Man in motion here. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Jair Brown has it! And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by just 1. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go!
Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19-18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Running back sent in motion left. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He'll look to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes
Hey.
it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So
Perfect
what a
time.
finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here he is to throw.
There we go. That's how you do it. Sometimes you got to bench your best players, man. I had to bench Jennings, man. 2 drops in a row, critical moments. You needed to bench him. He'll get better next time, I'm sure. Another hell of a game.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow.
Setting up to pass.
Good
He
hit.
got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, go, 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 go. 15, 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes.
Oh, good. Good recovery from me. Thank you.
Winds up incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away.
I'm glad I trusted you because I gave up on that to go somewhere
That's
else.
just simply great positioning to swat the ball away.
My free safety
Stayed in a
was
spot
right
where he
there.
could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Gibson used to be a former Bear, by the way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow. Select. Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play.
Second round. Oh, my
It's
goodness.
hard to move the ball in this
Oh,
league.
so this is it,
Short
y'all.
little dinks and
Make
dunks.
our
You've
best
got
play.
to get the
This will
explosive
be our
jump.
best
You
play.
got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
15.
One final shot here.
Oh, good defense. Yes. Good game, B-Son. BG's.
So the 49ers
Man.
in Santa Clara. And there was no easy night.
Came up strong.
Knuckling until the very end. But their
Offense
defense
came
carried that
alive at the
small
right
lead through
time.
to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win from Santa Clara.
Woo. All right. Oh, the 2. Man, B-Son didn't even throw for a touchdown. One was a pick 6 and the other one was a rushing touchdown. Defense played strong. Oh. I'll send it in a minute. Let me use the washroom. I need to take a slight break. Shoot, I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back. I am back. Let's send this invite to be son. Whew. Let's see who we gonna play with this. All right. I'm thinking about playing with the JETS, Jets. Gang green. Honestly, I got to play better, y'all. Boss got to play better. We can play better than that. I mean, we win, but it's a growing sign. We got to play better, and we can. Jets, gang green. With old school outfits.
Here's the veteran Greg Zerline as we are ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let him stay. No. I want Reddick. I'll do this instead.
On 27-yard line.
First and 10. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is hard. He gets the hookup with Rice. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chiefs have a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Quincy Williams
I don't mind
in
playing
there for the
games
stop.
like this. I love it.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Attack! Right on these two. Attack!
Off the play fake. Mahomes.
Got him.
And this one is intercepted.
I
It's
appreciate it.
TJ Reed. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return.
I appreciate
Give the
it.
offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's get this party started.
No.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Oh, thank you.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
I appreciate it, man. Look at that.
They'll run. This is Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, 88.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod.
Boss me.
He's into space past
Can't
the
hold
25.
me.
And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Adams. Touchdown, Jets.
Yeah,
What
she
a
calls me
job
like
to
bitch.
finish the play with a
Tackles,
touchdown.
dog.
The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it,
Yeah,
Mike. The
he's trying
catch
to
was
do his
nice.
sticks
But
from
it's what
behind.
can you do
He's tough.
after the catch that really separates guys in this
Fucking
league. And in
just
this
playing
case,
tough.
he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
I enjoy for dessert.
Up
Nom,
and good.
nom, 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 nom,
And
nom.
the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown,
Three
the other
bucks, I
end,
tell you.
Sherline is out to kick this one off.
You got Worthy back there. You know,
This one is
yeah.
fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go
Oops.
for Worthy.
Don't do that. The other Adams got the quick. Look at that. Hey, Kelsey.
And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And Adams.
The
Ooh,
best way,
and
Mike, for a
Adams
defense
picked
to
off.
bait these bad throws is don't allow the
you
quarterback
were gonna
to
throw
throw
that
the ball
hook
to
route.
their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.